Hello, Sagittarius Souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I am excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. For this week's series, I will be channeling messages from famous animals in TV and movies for each zodiac sign. I felt called to do this series because we are all connected. We are not separate. And when I had my spiritual awakening in 2019, I noticed an increasing ability to be able to understand animals as well. And I've had a lot of really cool experiences where animals have communicated with me. So if you have found that your ability to communicate with animals has been increasing at this time, it is not a coincidence. So how this reading will work, Sagittarius, I wrote down and first I channeled 12 different famous animals and wrote them on 12 slips of paper here. So I will pull one from this tin. We'll see which famous animal has a message for you. And then I have 4 decks of cards where I will pull additional messages to accompany the message your animal is bringing. So let's see which famous animal has a message for you, Sagittarius. We have Itchy and Scratchy, which you get 2 animals, it appears. They are a mouse and cat from an animated series. So let's get some additional messages before we dive into the message that they are bringing. The first deck of cards that we are using is the Labyrinth Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Sagittarius souls? We have the Seven of Cups. Next, we have the Light Seer's Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the Devil. Next, we have the Super Attractor deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? When I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. And your final message will come from the Power Affirmation deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Sagittarius souls? I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. Okay, Sagittarius, so with Itchy and Scratchy, the mouse and the cat from the famous animated series, what I'm seeing with your cards, what's coming through Itchy and Scratchy is the fact that these two are constantly fighting with each other. And the animated series is also very violent. The mouse always manages to kill the cat in every single episode. And I believe there was one episode where the reverse of that was true. So this is a very violent show. They're always fighting. And there's just like a certain level of control. So Spirit is emphasizing a relationship in your life right now that there's been a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting going on here. And it's kind of left some feelings of not being sure as to what one should do. That is the energy that the Seven of Cups brings. The Seven of Cups emphasizes a lot of different options and looking at all these options but feeling so confused as to what one should do in terms of this relationship, this situation. With the Devil card here, I am seeing there is a certain level of codependency for some of you here. There's also some addictions that have been taking place. And see how the devil is holding on to this person by the strings. It's like wanting to maintain control. So there's an energy here of not being willing to let go of control with something. And the next card says, this is advice from Spirit, when you merge your desire with faith, you can take action from a place of peace rather than control. So what Spirit is saying here is to get very clear on what your desire is. What do you desire from this relationship? Because when you can merge that desire with a high level of unshakable faith, trust, and surrender, then whatever action, the clarity that comes to you that dissipates the Seven of Cups energy, you will be able to move forward with a solution from a place of peace rather than a place of control. So the message here is to not make any hasty decisions, but to get very clear in your mind about the truth of this situation, and also to keep the peace as much as possible, because Itchy and Scratchy, they fight all the time. It's a very violent show, and this is an energy Spirit wants to pull you away from. So another thing that will help is to understand that you can choose to experience love everywhere you go in the world. When we set our sights on love, that will always dissipate the presence of fear, no matter what. And Spirit is also saying that love is literally everywhere. So remember that you are loving and lovable, that loving people fill your life, and that it's also easy for you to express love to others. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of green representing the heart chakra. There's green on the Devil card, there's green on the Super Attractor card, and there is green on your power affirmation. So doing some work on your heart chakra will help you to get to a place where you keep your heart open no matter what. And this will also help you to approach any arguments from a place of compassion and radical forgiveness. Because holding on to the anger is just creating more of those anger situations where you find yourself arguing with someone. So I would like to open up my clairaudience and see what else Spirit would like to bring through this situation for you, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing attachment. For some of you, there are some very toxic dynamics here, but it's like staying in a relationship because it feels comfortable, because there's a high degree, because there's a high degree of attachment here, not wanting to let go. Spirit is saying that the root of all suffering is attachment, and those were words that were spoken by Buddha himself. So where do you need to let go of control more here? Whatever wants to leave your life, I'm hearing, let it leave. Just let it be, because when you let go of the old, you make room for new, powerful energy to come in. Okay? What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing the word conclusion. So there is something ending here, or there is a conclusion coming in through the form of a solution for you. There's clarity coming in here. Conclusions are within reach. I'm seeing that affirmation card from the Moonology deck. Conclusions are within reach. Something is ending, an old way of being, a answer to the question that you have been asking. For those of you who have been putting your intentions out in the universe, you have been heard. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing the word rhythm. So another thing that you can do while facing these challenges is you just keep the rhythm and the flow going. Whatever wants to leave, if someone wants to leave, let them. Spirit is saying to let them go, to not fight it, do not resist it, to be willing to let go of control, to not force outcomes, to let things unfold as they are naturally supposed to unfold. So that was where attachment was coming in. So loosen your grip on what is happening. Have more faith. Whatever your desired outcome is for this, sometimes what we think we want is not what we really need. So there is also like having a new perspective around this situation. Is it the healthiest to be fighting like this all the time? Is this the type of dynamic that you want to keep perpetuating? If not, then you have to do something new in order to break the cycle. If you keep replaying the same cycle, doing the same things, you're going to get the same things that you have always got. What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm also hearing listen. Whoever you're in a relationship with, for some of you, really listening to what they are saying and not listening to respond, listening to really hear what they are saying. This will help you communicate from a more healthy place because you're really hearing what your partner is saying. Because oftentimes, if we feel that we are right in a situation and there's a barrier with communication, we will only hear what we want to hear. Spirit is saying to really, really listen to the words that your partner is saying. Because for some of you, it's just a matter of listening to your partner and compromising with one another, coming to win-win solutions. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing the word rigorous. So the approach that's being taken here is one of a very rigorous nature, and Spirit wants you to become mindful of when you feel like an argument is about to transpire, because you can approach it in a different manner that is not as rigorous, because this is the pattern. When you feel an argument that is coming up, this could be your moment to have that awareness, to approach it from a more calm, peace standpoint, to approach it from a more calming and peaceful standpoint. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, there's something here about the moon as well. We just had some very powerful moon energies that took place with the lunar eclipse just recently. But I'm picking up on energy of the upcoming full moon that will take place in June. Set some intentions during that full moon. Set intentions to get clarity around this relationship. I'm also hearing the new moon as well. If you have a ritual of setting intentions with the full moons, this will be a good time to gain the clarity that you're looking for. Now, I know that is a month out, and this is something you can start to do right now, but there's something very powerful about the energy that the moon produces when we set our intentions at the same time. So keep that in mind for the next full moon. So a lot of really powerful messages here, Sagittarius. The main messages coming through here from Itchy and Scratchy is that fighting dynamic in relationships, choosing to let that anger go, choosing to approach it from a more calm standpoint, not resorting to the violent screaming back and forth match that these two project towards each other. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion about this, but clarity will come in the more you set your intentions with it, and also specifically during a full moon or a new moon. That will help to bring some clarity at this time, and also setting very positive intentions as to what you would like to see happen with this relationship, getting very clear about that. Are you ready to walk away from this? Are you ready to let go of attachment? Are you ready to let go of control and let things unfold naturally as they are supposed to? Because the Devil card brings that level of control into play here with the relationships that you have right now. So keep that in mind as well. Spirit's advice is that when you merge your desire with faith, you can take action from a place of peace rather than control. So, patiently doing your tasks every day and having faith while you're working rather than feeling like you have to force outcomes in your relationships or forcing outcomes in every area of your life. You can take action from a place of peace rather than control when you merge your desires with faith. And also choosing to experience love everywhere you go, because love is literally everywhere. It's all about remembering the loving, lovable person that you are, setting intentions that loving people are filling your life, and setting intentions that you can easily express love to others rather from a place of reactive anger. So that is all that I am seeing, Sagittarius. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next video.